Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, what we're going to talk about is how to start an online business from scratch completely. So, with that being said, cue the intro. So, how do you start an online business from completely scratch? First of all, you want to start creating content in a specific niche. So, you want to choose a niche that you actually enjoy. Maybe it's working out, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's playing guitar, playing piano. It really depends. Maybe it's running. It really depends on what you actually enjoy, but you have to make content around that specific niche. And you have to be able to teach it, because this is one of the best ways to do that. Now, what I mean by you have to be able to teach it is, I don't mean you have to be very good. You don't have to be a professional guitar player to teach people how to play guitar, especially if they're beginners. You don't have to be like the best runner in the world to teach people how to run. However, what I do mean by that is it has to be teachable. For example, you cannot teach people how to drink coffee, for example, because people just drink coffee. They just buy their coffee and they drink it. So you can't really make a channel around that. However, you can make a channel about making the best coffee and grinding your coffee and all these things. So you just have to think about, is the niche that I'm going to do, am I able to teach in that niche? Another example would be going to the movies. You can't teach people how to like go and watch movies and talking about the movie and talking about the movie itself, but you can teach people how to make movies, or at least like learn how to film and having the best angles and all these things. If that is something that interests you, this is going to be a very good way to make some money. So first of all, this is what you're going to do. You're going to create content around the niche that you choose where you're able to teach. So where do you create that content? I think the best way to do this is YouTube. And I've said this before, you don't have to be in front of the camera to make a YouTube video. You can just like show people your screen and things like that, or create animated videos. You see that pop up all the time on the internet. So that's one of the things. But then you can also create a blog if you know how to write. If you're like decent at writing, you can create a blog. And I think these are the two main ones. If you want to go on Instagram, this can work as well, but I highly suggest that you choose either YouTube or a blog, and then you have to stick to it. This is very important because so many people go from one to the other and one to the other and just continue doing that. I believe that there are very few people that are able to like do both at the same time and really be consistent, especially at the beginning. When you start being consistent with one and it becomes a habit, then you can move on to the next one because you're just so used to it. But I highly suggest that you start with one, and once you've got that dialed in, then you can like combine two. But it's very hard at the beginning to have two different platforms, so just choose one and stick to it. So this is how you're going to create a brand, is you're going to provide value to the marketplace, just like we just talked about. If you provide good value to the marketplace, people are going to turn around to you to learn whatever they have to learn. So what's going to happen is, once you've created a ton of content, and I really mean it, I mean a ton of content, because so many people think that making 4 videos is going to be enough, or making 4 blog posts is going to be enough. It's just not the way it is. You have to put out hundreds. Like, look at your favorite YouTubers who have like 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. Just go and check how many videos they've put out so far. You might be a little surprised on how many videos they actually put out in the past. A lot of people put out like more than 500 videos, some of them 1,000 videos. So Don't think that if you put 5 or 10 videos out, it's gonna be enough. It's not. Like, if you're not ready to do this for the long run, then just don't do it at all. You really have to be ready to put out content all the time for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, however long it takes, but you really have to put out a ton of content. So once you've created a ton of videos and you like, this is where people are going to go to find out the content that you put out and learn about a specific niche which you chose to put your videos or your blog in. So once you've done that, you are going to need to create a landing page and an autoresponder. So what a landing page is where people are able to enter their emails and their names. Usually you have to have their emails, like this is the main part, but you can also collect their names. Some people do, some people don't. It really depends on what you want to do. It really is up to you, but you do have to have the email, like that's a given. You have to do that. So a landing page is exactly that. It's a page where people land and they can enter their email. An autoresponder is something that sends out emails to people that subscribe to your list. So maybe the reason that they actually put in their email is because you offered them something for free. Maybe it's an ebook to learn more. It depends on what you have to do, but it has to be something for free. So this is how you're going to collect the emails. You say, like at the end of your blog or your video, you say, okay, I've got this for free. If you're interested, just like click the link in the description and you can get that for free. So they enter the email, they get that ebook for free. And then what comes in is the autoresponder. So the autoresponder is one going to send them that ebook that you offered them for free or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be an ebook, but it has to be something that you can actually give away for free without losing too much money. And then you're going to have an email sequence, which is like just sending people emails every day and like offer them a product and tell them the benefits of that product, and just basically you're going to sell that product to them. So it can be your own product, but it can also be an affiliate product. If you don't have your own, that is the best way to do it, especially if you're just starting out. You can sell software and you can make like $200 per commission, for example. But again, that depends on what you're selling. It depends on your niche. It depends on a lot of different things. But like if you check out Amazon, you can sell anything from there. And you can also sell software. So it really depends on what you want to do. So let's get back to that email list. Once you have that email list, you can make sales just like I talked about. But you're not just going to make sales, you're going to build some trust with those people. People trusted you enough to enter the emails. I know it's not a huge thing to put in your email. I've put in my emails thousands of different times, but they did trust you enough to do that. So you're not just going to sell them a ton of stuff, you're also going to provide them with some value. So you're going to send them out to your YouTube videos, to your blog again, because I'm not like Google and YouTube are the same people that run it. So if you send people to one of the two, whether it's your blog or your YouTube channel, if they see that a ton of people are going on there, then you're going to have a spike and even more people are going to see it. So what this means is if you have an email list of 1,000 people and usually you get like, I don't know, 200 people to watch your YouTube videos, and then you send 1,000 people to your YouTube channel or your blog, then YouTube is going to be like, okay, this video is legit, people really like to watch it, we are going to send a ton of traffic. And that's how you're going to grow your channel, because on one side you have YouTube, which you get a few views, but then if you send people from your email list to your YouTube channel, it's going to trigger the algorithm and it's going to grow. And I always talk about YouTube for blogs. It's exactly the same, because as I said, Google and YouTube are the same people. So it just runs exactly the same. That's how it works. So the next thing that you can do with an email list is you are going to be able to create a lookalike audience when you create ads. Now, this is not if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner and you're just like making $3,000 a month, I would suggest like just sticking to free traffic. But once you do get the ball rolling, you want to like create some ads, and creating a lookalike audience is amazing. You can do that on Facebook. I'm pretty sure you can do that with Google AdWords as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to upload your email list to Facebook or to Google, no matter what it is. And what they're going to do is they are going to check so many different points and have people that look exactly like the audience you already have. So if these people subscribe to your email list, chances are there are other people that are the same as those people that have the same points and are willing to subscribe to your email list. And that's like the easiest way to grow, because you don't have to like second guess what these people like, what their interests are. And if you've run some Google ads or Facebook ads, it can be a nightmare because you think you've got everything covered and you don't. But with an email list, it's really easy because like you don't have to do any work basically. You have to have a good ad copy and things like that. But there are a lot less different things that go into like growing your email list than already having one. And the best part is the first part you build it for free and you're already making some money, so you don't have to be too worried about losing a bit more money, because you have an ad budget now which you didn't have when you first started. I'm not saying you have to pour everything that you made into ads, but you have to put a little bit in, and that will help you grow. Now, the difference between the people that actually succeed in making money online and the people that don't is the people that actually succeed are the ones that push through. You know how, like I said at the beginning, that you have to put hundreds, if not thousands, of videos out before you actually start like having success, and you have to put them out like all the time. The difference between the people that make it and the people that don't is they just keep pushing through. Like they will put out videos every day without having an excuse every 2 weeks or every week. And trust me, like I was one of these people. If you've been following me for long enough, you'll know that at the beginning of this channel, I was not very consistent at all. Like I was trying to put out videos every day and I just failed. Now, I've been doing this for maybe 3 weeks and I'm not intending to stop anytime soon. Maybe it's been a month, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's probably been a month since I've like started putting out videos every single day, and I'm not stopping now. Like I am going to put out a video every single day until the 31st of December 2019. Now, if that sounds crazy to you, and you're like, what, he's filming videos every day? Like, that's not how it works. How I do it is I put out, like, I film 3 videos or 2 videos every single day. That way, when I'm away, I still have videos coming out. And that's kind of how you have to do it. There's a little tip for you, because you're not going to be able to film a video every day. It just works like that. Life happens, and some days you just can't. So you just have to prepare in advance and make some videos. Sometimes, like for Christmas, you're with your family, you might not be able to film a video. That is the reason why you want to film several videos every day. If you're creating blog posts, maybe you can write your blog post in advance and then just like copy and paste it somewhere, whether you have your phone or something. It really depends on what platform you're on, but you just have to create your content before you actually before it gets live and people get to see it, because otherwise you're just going to be running after time, your videos aren't going to be good, and you'll never be able to make it. So you always have to do that. You always have to put out videos every day, and you have to grow and improve yourself as well. Sometimes you will need to buy a course. like, if you've never taken a course before, you probably need to take a course. I've taken like several courses before, and I'm still going to take some more courses. So you really have to find what you have to learn and just do that. Maybe take a course on growing your blog, take a course on growing your YouTube channel. Maybe it's on affiliate marketing, because the videos that I put out and other people put out, like, they have a ton of content in there, but a course is going to take you from point A to point B to point C and so on, and that's how you're going to be able to do that. So you have to really invest, and that is how you're going to grow. You also have to believe that you can actually do something. No matter where you want to go with your online business, you want to know where you want to go, and you have to believe that you can actually go there. So maybe it's making an extra income, which I don't suggest you do that because you need a ton of motivation to do that, but maybe it's that. Maybe it's making a full-time living, maybe it's making millions, maybe it's making billions even. Doesn't matter. But no matter what you want, and by the way, you actually have to know where you want to go. Like, if you want to make millions, why do you want to make millions? Like, think about it, and then just take it into deeper. That can be a whole other video, but no matter what your goal is, you have to actually believe that you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, then you're just going to give up, because it's going to be hard. So you really have to believe that you actually can go where you want to go and where you say that you want to go. So with that being said, this was my video for today. Make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, because I'm putting out content every single day. You don't want to miss any of that out. Also, make sure that you watch my other videos, because like, I'm putting out content every day, as I said, and there is already a ton of content out there, and you can check that out if you want to. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.